Hello, welcome to CKE 10,000 Gaming Channel. In this video, we'll be looking at my Frieren 8 standby deck profile. So first, we'll start off by looking at the level 0s. Running 4 copies of Winter Close Frieren. On play from hand, you can discard a card, and then look up to 4 cards from top of your deck, choose up to one level 1 or higher card from among them, reveal it to your opponent, put it in your hand, put the rest in your way room. So this helps filter your hand and mill your deck, and can help you grab into your level 1 backups or events, or your backups or level 2 events. So it's a really key component of the deck that you should run 4 of. Then I'm running 4 copies of Social Gathering Frieren. When this card is placed on stage from hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an event or a character, you put it into your hand, and then you can choose one card in your hand and put it into your waiting room. Again, more filtering, more milling. And when your climax is placed on your climax area, you can return this card to your hand to choose one of your characters to get 1000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it really helps pump this level 1 and make it huge, or any of your standby targets really. So it's also a really good card for this deck. And then I'm running 4 copies of Eisen's Apprentice Stark. If there's a marker underneath this card, it gets +1 level and 2500 power. When this card is placed on stage from hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an event or adventure magic character, you can put it face down underneath this card as a marker. Helps you beat over cards, stabilize, and technically that marker is a mill 1. I'm running 4 copies of Methode. Your other level 0 or lower character in the middle position of your center stage gets 1000 power, and it's pay 1, rest 2, search Brainstormer. Sorry, pay 1, rest 2, mill 5. So that's the main reason you're running this card, because it mills 5, and it's kind of part of the budget kind of idea, budget Brainstormer for his deck. And then bring 1 copy of Next Work Hiter from the trial deck. All your other adventure or magic character gets 500 power, and you can put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room, put this card into the bottom of your deck, and you can search your deck for a character. Which is 1 of, and 4 copies of your kind of beater level 1, what you want to stand by into and wall your opponent off with. If you have 4 or more other magic or adventure characters, this card gets plus 4500 power continuous, so essentially it will be a 10k. With the proper back row, and the power pump could be 11k, right? So 4 copies of the card. Just a 1 of generic standby target, 1/175 of Hand Encore. 1 Priestess Job Sign backup. When you use cards backup, if you have 3 or more adventure magic characters, you can choose one of the following effects and perform it. Choose 1 birthday present in your waiting room and put it into your memory, or search your deck for 1 birthday present, put it into your memory, and shuffle your deck. And 2 copies of the birthday present, 2 different arts. So there's the first one, and there's the other one. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your waiting room, choose 1 level X or lower character in your waiting room, and return to your hand. X equals the total level of cards put into your waiting room by this card's effect, and then put this card in your memory. If this card is in your memory, when you level up, you can put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room, and then return this card to your hand. Sorry, let me there. Focus that. Then your level 2 generic standby target. I'm running 3 copies of Pouting Fern. This card gets 1000 power for each of your other adventure or magic characters, and has Hand Encore. So essentially it will be a 2/2 10k 2 soul Hand Encore. So 3 copies of that. Then 3 1/ofs at level 2. You got a memory backup for 3k. Executioner Draught. When the card is placed on stage from hand, this card gets X power. X equals the number of adventure and magic characters you have times 1000. And when this card is placed on stage from hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a magic that subjugates opponent's event or an adventure or magic character, you can choose one of your opponent's level 0 lower characters and put it into their waiting room. So usually you can use it to snipe Brainstormers. 1 copy of Warrior Stark. If all your characters are adventure or magic, this card gets plus 500 power and the following ability. When your other character's frontal attack, you can put this card into your waiting room. If you do, choose one of your characters in battle, and that character cannot become reversed until end of turn. And climax combo. Put one Master's Teachings from your character into your waiting room. At the beginning of your attack phase, you may stand this card. So one of. And then running 2 copies of the blue event, Defensive Magic. If you have 5 or more adventure or magic characters, choose one character in battle, and that character has the following ability until end of turn. This card cannot deal damage to a player, and choose one of your characters to get 1500 power until end of turn. So power pump your character, make your opponent can't deal damage. And then what you want to stand by into at level 2 is the Elder Sage of Corruption Qual Demon card. 4 copies. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can heal. And at the end of this card's attack, you can pay 3, pitch 2. If you do, deal 3 damage to your opponent. So really, your standby targets are this to get out early as possible at level 0, and these at level 2. Everything else is supplementary. Then for the last level 3s, I'm running 1 copy of Clumsy Birthday Fern. Assist all your characters in front of this card, gets 2000 power, and when this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can heal, and you can pay 3, put 1 birthday present from your hand face up underneath this card as a marker, and rest this card. If you do, deal 2 damage to your opponent. So extra burn if you have the resources. And 2 copies of Reason to Go on a Journey, Frieren. You stand by it just to give the first effect, which is continuous all your other adventure or magic characters plus 500 power. I'm going to use it for that, for the power. And then 2 copies of Clumsy Birthday Stark. At the beginning of your attack phase, you may pay the costs. Put 1 card from your hand in your waiting room, and put 1 Privilege of the Young climax from your area into your waiting room. If you do stand this card, choose up to 1 Clumsy Birthday present in your waiting room, put it on any position of your stage, choose one of the following effects and perform it. This card gets great performance until the end of your opponent's next turn. Choose up to 1 card in your waiting room, put it into your stock. Sorry, I was kind of blurred. There's the art for it. Alright, and the last 8 cards are the class cards. 4 copies of Master's Teachings, which is your level 2 standby combo. This combo is for your level 2 Stark. And then 4 copies of Privilege of the Young, which is combos with your level 3 Stark. Alright. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Check EncoreDecks.com and links below to see an overview of this deck build.